Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have some self-study courses about manifesting your specific person. And I do have a members-only channel with a lot of perks for members, including weekly live workshops with a different manifesting topic each week, weekly live group coaching, a lot of exclusive content, monthly challenges for a chance to win a free one-on-one coaching session with me, and a lot more. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website or to the membership channel. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. So the topic of today's video is don't give up on manifesting your SP. Don't give up on manifesting your specific person. And I want to approach today's topic from a slightly different perspective because I often hear people who are manifesting their specific person and are on this journey, despairing or being tempted to give up, especially when they feel that things aren't going their way. And so I'm here today to tell you why you shouldn't actually give up on manifesting your SP. So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. So as I said in my intro, I know and I understand how many of you who are on the journey of manifesting your specific person may be feeling when things aren't moving or you're not seeing any changes in the 3D, or when you feel like things are not going your way, perhaps you're seeing opposite things manifesting. And so you're tempted, or to be more accurate, your ego mind tempts you to throw in the towel and say, forget about it, I'm not going to manifest my SP anymore, I'm going to give up. Before I go on, I want to put a little disclaimer here and explain that if you are one of those people whose desires naturally and genuinely changed, as it does happen with a lot of people when they're manifesting any desire, as we evolve as people, as we develop, a lot of the times our desires do change, and it can happen that we drop a desire, we no longer care about it, we change our mind about it. So if this is your situation and you have genuinely changed your mind about manifesting your SP, you don't want them anymore, you don't care about them anymore, then by all means give up on them, drop them, stop manifesting them. However, I also believe that if you are in this situation, you would have done this already. So this video is more for those of you who still want your SP, who are still interested in them, who still love them, who still have feelings about them, who still want to be together with your SP. However, you feel like things are not moving, so I'd better give up. This is why I'm telling to all those of you not to give up. And here is why. We often hear in the manifesting community, including from a lot of coaches, that it's actually much easier to go out and manifest a new person, manifest a new love, don't go specific, go general. Don't manifest a specific person, just manifest the feeling that you want to feel, and then the right person is going to come in, and so on. And while there's nothing wrong in that advice per se, and if you truly and genuinely want to manifest a new love with a new person, you're absolutely free to do that. The things that those coaches don't usually address is that when you go general, when you give up on an SP and instead you opt for a new person, perhaps someone you haven't met yet, number one, you're giving up on a desire that was given to you by your higher self, and it was given to you by your higher self because it is meant for you, it is meant to be experienced by you. But second, and much more importantly, you are still going to form assumptions about the new person. You are still going to form expectations on how they show up based on how they're showing up on their 3D, based on how they're carrying themselves. You are still going to form a backstory with that new person, that new hypothetical person that you are manifesting. And while I know that in general, it's presented as easier to go for someone new and to give up on the old person, the old SP, the original SP, with whom you may have a history with, a backstory with, already formed assumptions, and so on, what no one is telling you is that you are also going to form a history, a backstory, and assumptions and expectations, and so on with any new person you meet. And if especially you are someone who hasn't done any inner work, who hasn't worked on any inner shifts of their old patterns so that they can create a new reality for themselves, for their relationship, for their SP, and so on, chances are that the same old patterns are going to be repeated with any new person that you become involved with. And so you see then and you realize that it's not the individual person, it's not the specific person that is a problem. The problem is your own old patterns coming from within, triggers and fears and insecurities that you haven't addressed, and so they're still manifesting in your 3D. And so in other words, it's always you versus your own self as opposed to you versus a specific person. So the message I want to convey by making this video today is that if your heart is set on a specific person because you feel you have a special connection with them, because you feel you are more compatible with them than anyone else you've ever met, because you feel like the two of you would be an amazing couple, because you feel that this is your person for whatever reason, you guys go for it. Don't feel that you have to give up. Don't feel that you have to go general. Don't feel that if you're not getting movement or if you're still working on old patterns, that this is an indication that you have to give up on this relationship. Yes, if your desires have genuinely changed, absolutely, by all means, go to that new relationship. Go for it. But if you're still set on that specific person, wanting to be with them, wanting the love with them, wanting the relationship with them, and so on, that's also up for grabs. Because at the end of the day, it is always and will always be your own assumptions, your own expectations, your own states, your own energy, your own meanings that you give to the 3D that are going to determine what you manifest with your SP or with any new person. And so if you don't work on these things that caused any unpleasant circumstances in the past to manifest, chances are you're just transferring the issue from one person to another. And in the process, unfortunately, you're also giving up on a very strong desire that came from your heart, that came from your higher self, and a desire that at the end of the day, you were meant to have and you are meant to have. So this is why, you guys, I am telling you today not to give up on manifesting your SP. If you still want them and you still want to be with them and you still want a future with them, that is. Instead, I'm telling you to follow your heart, go for it, go for that person you have your heart set on. There is a reason your higher self is giving you that desire. And you also know that once you have overcome your old self, your old states, all these old assumptions and feelings and thoughts that might have created unfavorable circumstances in the past, these circumstances are going to shift once you realize that inner shift within yourself. And as such, there is no reason to give up on your desire and to give up on manifesting this SP. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.